Okay, we gotta get comfortable. Okay, hello and welcome back to the Stranger Tales podcast. If you're somehow new here, welcome and join the weirdos. I come on here and I talk about everything and anything, so don't be shy to tell me some things you'd like to see covered. Now, today, for our get together, our gathering thing, our bi weekly thing, even though I already am inconsistent somehow, today we'll talk about Star Wars The Clone Wars, as you know I've been watching. We'll talk about some things that I've dealt with, in the last weeks or so. And then lastly, we'll talk about this month's musical releases. They, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to start talking about them. At least a few of them, if anything. And then you can tell me what you like in the comments. Now, without further interruptions, let's start the strange talk. Now, Star Wars. Now, Star Wars, I have actually finished Star Wars The Clone Wars, and I've actually watched Revenge of the Sith as well. It went down. I'm gonna talk about some main points that really stuck to me, some things that I couldn't talk about with the friend that's been helping me get through the Star Wars series. Um, First we're gonna talk about Duchess Satine's death. Oh my gosh. Wow. And and Maul's resurgence too. We're gonna talk about those two first. First of all, Satine's death had me struck. I felt like it was gonna happen. I remember talking to my friend and I was like, I feel like they're gonna kill off some very important side characters, and they did. They really did. First of all, the Red Roach came back. Yeah, and they started working with. I think their call was like Death Watch or something like that. They started working with them and they overthrew Satine. They actually killed her, which, wow. I mean, I saw it coming, but wow, I was hoping they wouldn't actually do that. And then, not only did they kill her, but they killed her in front of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Wow. I don't know. Maybe it's some Jedi way or something like that, but I don't know how he just took that head on and just ate that. Like he did not seem very fazed by it. I mean, it did hurt him, but I guess some Jedi way in him just like made him get over it fast enough or something. I don't know. It didn't. I didn't like it. I didn't like it myself. I got over it too pretty soon. Maybe like 4 episodes after, but I was still like, that's crazy. Um. Ooh. Oh my god. And her sister. A lot of stuff happened. They ended up the Red Roach ended up taking over, and taking over the Death Watch and everything. And her sister Bo Katan was just like, "Oh, this is not what this is not what the Mandalorian is about." And so I think she fled. She fled for a second. She helped Obi-Wan. I think she helped him escape, which was really nice of her. I don't remember what happens to her afterwards. I remember her getting stranded on an island. Oh, and I remember her also. Yeah, she's alive as far as the Clone Wars goes. Next we're gonna talk about. Oh my god, y'all won't believe my reaction when I saw this on the Clone Wars. I can't even get it off my chest. Asuka Tano got set up. I was like, not the homegirl getting set up. First of all, second of all, y'all gonna have to go back and y'all gonna have to do this right because it's not gonna work out for me. This is not gonna work out for either of us if she ends up getting convicted of something she didn't do. And she lucky did. She lucky did. She was trying to find out like who the real killer was behind this mystery. They blew up a whole ship with Jedi on it too. It was a few Jedi. I think there was a few Jedi on it, and there was a bunch of clones, and it was really bad. So they figured out who did it, but they didn't figure out who set the person that did it up to do it, like who made them do it. And the person who made them do it. Not only set up the person that did it, the girl that did it, but she also set up Asuka Tano. Which, no, no, mm-mm, did not work out for me. It did not work out well for me at all. I was like, the whole time I was watching it, not only was I holding my breath, but I was also like, oh, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. So, I just, ooh, oh my god, no, nobody believed her. Nobody, like, I mean, they were fake believing in her. They were like, oh, we believe you. We just need to go get the evidence, and we need to go do this. You need to remain in jail. Blah 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 blah. Knowing them Jedi was not gonna do nothing. The council was not gonna do anything. They were gonna do that like that little. We'll get you out of here, and then they were gonna try. And then they were gonna be like, okay, the Jedi cannot interfere with this, blah blah blah, this blah blah blah. We don't have jurisdiction here and there. And Asuka knew that. She was like, no, y'all are not going to help me in the way that I need help. The way that we're going to solve this mystery is not through the conventional terms. And so she ran away, and I didn't like that. And then she was exiled for it. She was literally like bounty. And then my girl, Asajj, I think that's her name, she came through, and I was like, oh my god, nice sister queen, slay, all that. I'm all for her. I love Asajj so much. But, yeah, so she came around, she's like, I'm finna get that bounty. And that's on period. And then they made a little thingamajigger, and I was like, okay, good pact, whatever, whatever. And then she got set up again and got sent back, and then they figured out who the killer was, because finally somebody stepped over into the dark side. I didn't mean to say that like that, even though they did step over into the dark side. Anakin was like, we finna find out for real. So he beat up Asajj, and then he ended up getting information out of her. He didn't beat her up like that, but he laid some hands on her. Then he ended up finding who did it, and I was like, ooh, I knew it was her. I fucking knew it, because there's no way that you could communicate as a Jedi. It was a Jedi. It was her friend. It was Asuka's friend. As a Jedi, I feel like they know where your every move is. So her talking to Ahsoka when Ahsoka was labeled a traitor and had a bounty on her or whatever, and actually getting away with that, that's sus. That was sus to me the whole time, and I was like, yep. And so when Asuka was like, yeah, I'm leaving, I got that. I understood that, because not only was it a Jedi who did all of this damage and all of this harm, but nobody believed her when she was trying to find out. Nobody helped her in a way. Nobody really showed what it meant to be a Jedi to her. And I felt that. Now, thanks to my friend again. You know, shout out to you. You know who you are. I'm trying to think. I gotta capture myself. Okay, so I ended up watching, thanks to my friend. I ended up watching, like, most of Star Wars, The Clone Wars, but there was a certain part where you had to, like, skip it, watch the movie, and then come back, or it was not gonna make any sense. So I watched Revenge of the Sith, and what's his name? I don't remember the Sith apprentice. He's the whole like warmonger dude on the separatist side. He's very dark side dude. He's like the apprentice of the Sith, right? I didn't like how he died so easily. They spent the whole Clone Wars trying to get this man, and not once during the Clone Wars did they lay a hand on this man. Like, okay, they fought him, they scared him, but it wasn't as clear cut as the Revenge of the Sith. Like, it's not even they laid a few moves on him. They pretty much executed him right there easily, very easily. And I didn't really like how easy it was. I felt that the movie should have progressed in a way that the Sith Apprentice was the big bad guy through half of the movie, and then he would die. And then when he died, that's when Anakin's descent into darkness would start when he died. Once he sliced off his neck. Okay, I love Obi-Wan, but I felt like the old man, the Supreme Chancellor, should have told Anakin not only to kill the Sith Apprentice, but to kill Obi-Wan. And then right there, that's when Obi-Wan would wake up. They would fight a little bit, Obi-Wan would escape. And not only would Anakin feel regret, but when Padme heard from Obi-Wan or whatever that he had turned to the dark side, Padme herself would try to go to him. Like in the regular movie, but like it would be more structured. And then when she did that, that's when the last battle would happen, and that's when he would decide that he would be Vader instead of Anakin. But that's just my opinion. Anakin throughout the actual movie had a lot of just pressure, to be honest. He had pressure from everything. I mean, he lost Asuka. He Nobody really was supporting him in the way that he needed. I think this really showed that instead of being a Jedi, he needed a fucking father. He needed a father figure, and that was the very first person he met, the very first Jedi he met, and not Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan was a good master for Jedi art, but Obi-Wan was not the father figure that he needed. He had lost his mother. Obi-Wan goes, "Oh, well, you're a Jedi now. You can't feel those things." I think that Obi-Wan's backstory allows him to be the Jedi that he is because he spent so long there. But as a little kid, being raised outside of the Jedi life had an effect on him that he wasn't able to overcome that. And so that's what really pressured him. And then the emotions from him and Padme's secret relationship, I put that in quotations, it's just all buckled down on him, and I can see why he ended up joining the dark side. Although I feel like he could have handled it better. He could have been a little better about it, maybe spared a few kids. But yeah, that's how I felt. And then I guess lastly, before we go to the next topic, we're going to talk about the last part of the Clone Wars, which I almost bawled. A few tears did shed because it just hurt. The last part of the Clone Wars just hurt. Order 66. Now, for those who don't know, everybody should know this because apparently I'm the only one on Earth who haven't seen the Star Wars series or know nothing of it. But the last thing we're gonna talk about is Order 66. Order 66 was the Supreme Chancellor going, execute every single Jedi you see, or well, not even every Jedi. I guess you could say every Force user, because in the last part, they go after Ahsoka and the Red Roach. They ended up battling, and Ahsoka won. I think she ate that. I felt like Ahsoka winning that battle was low key her finally rising to Obi-Wan's level in the first episode of Star Wars. But yeah, so they ended up attacking. I thought they were gonna kill Rex off. I was freaking scared. I don't know where the crap that one Jedi went. They said she disappeared, but no face, no case. I watch anime. No face, no case. If she ain't been showed dead, then she alive. She alive for show. Oh my god, in my notes here. In my notes here, I got Jedi, more like Jediing. Oh my god, that is... oh my god. But I did like seeing them fight against the clone army. It hurt because Rex cried, and when Rex cried, that's when I started crying because you don't see that man shed tears often. I didn't like seeing them fight all of them Jedi's. I felt like Asuka, even though Maul had a bad background, I felt like after capturing him and seeing the Order 66 happen, I felt like Asuka and Maul should have worked together more. But that's just my opinion. There's no real argument there. That's just an opinion of mine. I felt like she should have been like, okay, he was right, and I can use him instead of being like, we're buddy buddy now. I can use him to know what's happening next. But no, she didn't, and Rex and Ahsoka make it out alive. I feel like Ahsoka dropping one of her lightsabers was a statement saying that she is no longer Jedi. She do not hold the traditional Jedi way, but she does have her other one, which is like more of her conviction than anything. I did like that. It just hurt a lot. But yeah, that's what I felt during Star Wars. It really took a pressure on me. I've been taking a break. I thought it was gonna be one day, but I have been taking quite a while break, which is not bad. It's not good. I'm gonna get into it. The next thing I have to watch is Bad Batch, I think, and that's only like 6 episodes, so maybe I'll talk about it next time. And to this subject, my life. Whew, I'm been broke. Being broke is not my thing. Okay, I don't like this broke life. So if you feel like supporting me, join my OnlyFans. Slay. I'm just kidding. I do not have a. I don't have an OnlyFans. If I did, I think I'd post me doing my hair because I feel like some people would just like to see that. Some people who'd be like, oh, is your hair real? Is it real? Oh my god, can I touch it? I feel like y'all would love to see me do my hair. But I wouldn't let you see me, like, I wouldn't let that happen without money. So you're gonna have to pay me to see me do my hair. You're gonna have to pay to see if it's real. um Aside from that, my sleeping patterns are all over the place. I went to sleep at like I think 10 o'clock last night, and I woke up at 12. Um, I don't know how many hours that is. You can count it up. You can do the math. I don't do that. I'm out of school. But eek, it just did not. It just did not compute. It did not compute for me at all. Hopefully I'll go to sleep at 10 again, or you know, something closer to 9, and I'll wake up at 8 like I've been trying, like because I'm struggling. I have college next month. Please help me. My eating habits have went everywhere. Sometimes I forget to eat. I don't know. I eat when I feel. Like I don't have to eat when I'm hungry. I just eat when I feel, which is bad. Don't do that. Be healthy, kids. Be very healthy. If you don't be healthy, I have a baguette that I'm not afraid to use. I will slap you upside the head. I condone violence when I do it, not when you do it. You can't do that. That's evil. That's bad. You're gonna join the dark side. Kind of weird. I guess that's it. Other than like I'm changing my looks, but I mean, if you don't know me in real life, then you don't really know how I look right now, huh? Let's just say think Rico Nasty. There you go, viewers. Think Rico Nasty. That's actually who I've been listening to so much, and that brings us into our music segment. Now, the first thing I'm upset about, the first thing I'm excited about, the first thing I'm excited about has to be "Special" by Lizzo. I liked About Darn Time. It was really, it was really catchy. It was catchy. I was messing with it. I ride with it. Like I feel like it's gonna be more of a pop funk album, something around there. I feel like although I'm going into this new era of myself that would not really compute with that music, I will be able to listen to it anyway. Like when I'm feeling stupid or something, or when I'm out, or I'm just dumb, I feel like I can play it, and I feel hyped up, like I'm special. um, oh my God, "Emotional Creature" by Beach Bunny is coming out July 22nd. I cannot stress how much I love this. Oh my God, I love I love them so much. Like their music is just it's playful. It's something that I could. It feels like every time I play a Beach Bunny song, I should be throwing pillows at somebody. Like we should be in the middle of a pillow fight. And if I play it with somebody in the room and they don't pick up a pillow, I think I'm gonna be internally disappointed. Beach Bunny is so good. I feel like "Emotional Creature" is gonna be a little on the sadder side, but I feel like it'll still have that upbeat tempo. I mean, think "Good Girls Don't Get Used." Super sad song. Super sad. But that guitar lick, the background, the way it's all produced, it has this air about it that makes it fun to be sad. And I can't wait for it. Now, before I get to this last one, we have quite a few honorable mentions. "Gemini Rights" by Steve Lacy. Mance is on top of his game. If you're not gonna join this wave of Steve Lacy, I don't know how to feel about you. I mean, do your thing, Queen, King, Emperor, Sire. Do your thing. But me, I will be listening to that Steve Lacy album. I heard Noah Cyrus' album comes out. I think it's called "The Hardest Part." I'm gonna listen to it, and if Noah Cyrus somehow hears this, I am not listening to it because of your sister. I feel like I feel like Noah has a different sound than Miley, and I like that. I like that a lot. So I can't wait to hear this album. I don't really know what to expect of it. I don't. This is a friend favorite. I know somebody that really loves Sabrina Carpenter. But "Emails I Can't Send" also comes out this month. I think you should listen to it. I'll be listening to it too. I like a couple of her songs, and I just felt like it's about time I just get into the wave a little bit. Just dip a toe, something like that. You know what I mean. Now, the last one I've been waiting on for like 5 years. About 2,000 days it feels like. I can't even. Oh my God. Okay, "Renaissance Act 1" by Beyonce. I think Beyonce's music, I've always felt tied to it. It's been in my childhood. It's probably been in all of y'all's childhood. Like, I don't really know many people that don't know Beyonce. I don't really know anybody that doesn't know Beyonce. And if they did, that kind of raised an eyebrow. Because at this point, in this day and age, Beyonce is everywhere. People have been saying that Renaissance will be 3 albums, as in like 3 acts, which I like that. I feel like the era. She said the era was gonna be like a dance, a get up disco thing. I feel like Act One is gonna be a dance get up thing. I feel like Act Two is gonna be sadder, more on the realist side, like talking about the things that are actually happening instead of that escapism of Act One. And I feel like Act Three is gonna be uplifting and how are we gonna get past this? How we always get past hard things, even now, even with the humongous things happening in the world. I feel like Act Three would be the part where we stand up, where we finally rise. Some features I would like to see. Y'all already know I'm gonna say Nicki Minaj. Um, I feel like Diana Ross should be on the album since it's pretty much disco, and who you see doing it like her. I would like some old heads on there, like maybe like a Mary J. Blige or something like that. That would be really wild to see these women singers, these singers, period, these lyricists, these vocalists, these performers getting up there on this album and being productive and actually being like uplifting through dance. That would be amazing to see. That would be pretty crazy. That would kind of be Beyonce like low key. But yeah, that's what I would like to see. I'm ready. July 29th is when it comes out. Yeah, once again, comment what you want to what you want to hear this month. I was hoping SZA's album, me personally, I was hoping SZA's album would drop, but some things never change. Like that album that ain't gonna come. But yeah. Well, weirdos, what do you think? Was your favorite part of this? Don't forget to like, comment, and when you subscribe, because I know you will, because you love me so much, then, hit that notification button. I know you want all of my notifications, because, yeah, I'm that way. But, I love you very much. I love all of y'all. Until next time, don't be a stranger. Oh my god, how am I supposed to get up? I'm literally in my closet. This isn't my but... Oh my god! My butt, no. No.